All right, got to start here in College Station, where we had arguably the biggest news of the day in the SEC, and this was to be expected. But old Haynes King, the redshirt freshman, he has been named the starting quarterback. Let's kick it over to Jimbo, who interestingly announced this during a ESPN radio show there in Houston.
Great.
How's Haynes played?
Played great. We talked to him yesterday, and right now Haynes will be a starter, and Zach will be the backup right now. But like we had a great talk yesterday, I feel very comfortable with both guys. I think both guys can win and play well. I think both guys had an outstanding camp, and just the criteria of how we went through things. And we had a really good conversation about yesterday. That's how we'll go into this going into this first game, as we say. But like I say, those things are ever changing. I mean, you don't want them to change, but at the same time, you know, competition and guys get better and how they play, and also the roles and what may be needed for each game.
All right, so an interesting way to reveal that information after being asked about it repeatedly in all these pressers. But, no real stunning news here. I think most people, and myself included, have been saying Haynes King is probably going to be the guy. And that's no slight on Zach Calzada. I think he continues to progress. He's got the big arm. Jimbo says he's got an NFL arm. So certainly I don't think this is the last we've heard of Zach Calzada. We may even see him on the field this season for the Aggies. They may need him. So who knows? But given the fact that A&M has 4 new starters on the offensive line, a little bit of a transition there, it makes a ton of sense that you're going to go with the more mobile guy in Haynes King, who can also throw it. Make no mistake, he's not just a runner here, because to fully utilize that offense, they need the downfield passing game. But like I said, to be expected here, son of a coach, I believe he won the Texas State Championship. He either won it or took his team to the championship there as a junior or senior. I can't remember, but so much buzz about Haynes King, and the comparison that I keep seeing over and over. I've seen Billy Lucci have this one as well as others, but they say this kid, Haynes King, reminds them of Colt McCoy. And that's probably not exactly the comparison that Aggies want to hear, but hell, Colt McCoy, I think he's still playing in the NFL. And if you go back to his time at Texas, he's one of the best they've ever had. And that, of course, went to the national championship game, lost to Nick Saban in Alabama, but that was a game where Colt got knocked out early. So who knows? I mean, that's one of the greatest what-ifs in Texas history. Alabama would have still beat him. But, hell, he led them there, and he was a prolific college quarterback. And if Texas A&M is getting similar production from the quarterback position in the years to come under Haynes King, I think they'll take that, even if they hate that comparison. So Texas A&M, and they've got a fairly easy schedule here right out the gate to kind of break Haynes King into his new role as the team's starting quarterback. But I think that's going to prove to be the right move, and got to get him up to speed before that SEC opener against Arkansas.